Look at this horse. Okay, can you believe with this 1080p that you can get the clarity of this? Look, you got the bushy tail, the hooves. That is a beautiful horse. Okay, my producer Tara is telling me that this isn't a horse, it's actually a Mythic Legion figure. What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out another review. This is the Mythic Legion's Orc. Legion Builders number 3. So you can see a nice promotional shot of both of his heads. And there's the back of the card. Pretty cool. And there you have his symbol. So I've already opened him up, but would you know that I did? Of course not, because he's still in the package. I love what they did with the collector's card, I guess you can call it, to where they didn't actually tape the edges, so you can just slide this on and off and put them back in if you want them to display up on your wall. But he's a beast of a character. Been wanting this one for a while now. Finally pulled the trigger. I'm going to try to get that dragon that they also have. I thought that was really cool. And alright, so here he is, all out of the package. And let's take a look at his height real quick, see what this fella's standing at. So he is with his helmet on right at 7 inches. So pretty good sized figure. You can see that the paint job on this guy is awesome. You got a nice muted moss green with some washes of brown in there. And it's just clean all the way through. There is a bit of a mark here on his back, but I think that was because of the packaging. But once you put on the pieces that he comes with, he looks perfectly fine. So let's get into that real quick. He does come with quite a few accessories. So he has his all bronze looking sword here. Very nice sculpt. You can see that even at the base of the sword. Oh, come on, focus. That they got some really nice detail on there, and they put a nice kind of brown black wash all over the sword. Next you have his shoulder guards, which also have a very nice sculpt. The people at Four Horsemen are just killing it with this line. And so on the back of him, to put these guards on, you have these 2 holes, and it just has a peg on either side. So let's see, this one goes in there, and this one goes in here. Super simple, nice and tight. You can adjust them however you want them. And let's go ahead and talk about this badass shield that he comes with. Also bronze, but then you have the wood grain in between, or the wood planks in between. Did a really good job of that wood grain. I like the scuff marks and the little nicks and just the roughness of it, I guess. So pretty cool. And then this, of course, is on a peg joint, so you can just pop that off, put it back on, clip it on his arm, and he's almost ready to do battle. He does also come with this bronze warhammer, which is just incredibly detailed. Their weapons are awesome, because even when they're held into a position like this, I'm holding it at the end so all the weight is on the opposite side, it is not going to bend like the Storm collectibles or some of like the Ares when Marvel Legends, when he came out, the sword and his axe, if he's holding it, you know, at a weird angle, not straight up and down, then it's going to start to warp. But these actually hold their poses, and as you can see, very nicely sculpted. And then also one end comes off, this end comes off, because a lot of these Mythic Legions are interchangeable. So you can take parts from other characters and switch them out. So let's go ahead and talk about, actually let's talk about this helmet real quick. So as I was saying before, that they do come with interchangeable heads and interchangeable parts. As you can see, you can rotate these any which way you want. Got a really nice looking bone that just looks like it was carved into. And it does, as you can see, twist. They do pop out. And very easy to pull the head off. And here's his regular head. The orc face, kind of grumpy, got some wrinkles, got those big tusks, large ears. Really, really cool all the way around. There's the back of him. You can see that even his armor plating down here, skirt piece, whatever, has some really nice detail. I would have liked to have seen just a little bit of color change in between the this down here to maybe make this a brown leather, almost kind of a copper color, but just different texturally, I guess, maybe from this, because everything looks so uniform, so monochromatic, I guess. But it still looks really good, so hard to complain, but that's just nitpicking. So but yeah, really, really cool figure. Glad I have them. Articulation, I guess I should talk about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So pop that off real quick, and I'll actually take the armor off real quick. So he's a little tight, but not too tight enough to move. So he can go up about that for his shoulders. It's kind of, it feels like almost a ratchet joint, because you hear that popping. And then a hinge at the elbow. Because of his big bulky muscles, he can only get out to about there, maybe 70 degrees. He's got a swivel at the wrist, hinge at the wrist. He can go up to about 90, but once again, because of his armor, he's kind of limited. These are a gummy hand in here, so they can you can easily just put the hammer in there, and it's actually got a pretty tight grip once it's on. So that's nice. And then up here you can see the joint. He can get up to 90 on either side. He can go back pretty good and hold that position despite this, because it's actually a lighter rubber. And then of course hinge at the knee, and then swivel at the foot. This is just on a ball hinge joint. Going back is a little difficult, but it still gets a pretty good range of motion. And then the waist, he can bend back, really far, but as far as just at the waist, it's not too good. But bending over is a lot better. Bending forward, I should say. Alright, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this little review. He was $50. I got him at bigbadtoystore.com. Got here in about 4 days, and they always come in really good condition. So if you're interested, go check them out. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, have a great day, everybody, and be good to one another out there. Bye-bye.